Oh shit, how do I start?
Hey guys,
Okay, wait.
welcome to Kiss Marriage. Okay, this should be in. This is funny. We haven't done this for so long that
Yeah,
we don't.
man. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's go. Three, two. Hello, football fans. This is Kiss My Badge, a football show presented by the fans for the fans. And Kiss My Badge is a program brought to you by Friends TV. And in case if you didn't know who we are what do you say? Maybe we are a trio, mostly trio of Arsenal, Manchester United, and the other team in red.
Oh, the other.
The
It's
the
okay. It's okay.
Merseyside team, the one the bird So that team. So the other one is Jasmine. But yeah. Anyways, we are a trio of football fans who
Hmm.
have nothing better to do but to banter. And unfortunately, this season we've been bantering too much about Manchester United, Arsenal, and the supposed victim escape. Now he's going to be the champions elect. But anyways, we're happy to come again,
Yeah,
come
we're
on
happy
board
to be
again,
back.
Yeah,
and
Yes.
man. After so long,
uh,
After so long.
yeah, we do apologize in advance if we are a little rusty in our banter.
Yep.
But I think
It's
I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I feel like
you're quite comfortable in your bedroom,
we can
It's
we
a new
can
norm now.
yeah. So get used to it. This is where the magic happens. It's happy to be back, guys, and happy to finally talk about football. I don't know
Yeah.
what
Okay.
you guys think.
And I
Right.
think oh,
And wait.
yeah.
So I haven't introduced you guys.
Okay.
So my name is Satish, and yeah, I'm a football fan and a Manchester United fan, and I'm gonna kiss my bed. And introducing Sofian. He's been an Arsenal fan ever since, and I think he's on a misery road lah.
Sofian. Then my
Uh,
Ian, Sofian, right.
yeah, and then yeah, I'm very right about it.
Yeah,
And
you're right.
of course, the bird supporter, we have Jasmine. Before we really begin, I think my congratulations to Liverpool fans. No matter what has been said about Liverpool in the past decades, I think this year was supposed to be your year.
Oh yeah.
And yes,
And of
this is
all
your
things,
year.
Yes.
Yeah.
No matter the COVID, no matter the what, this
Yeah,
is our
I mean,
year.
I mean, finally we can say you guys can smell a trophy because honestly, we weren't thinking of even having football restarting, or even we were all hoping for
Yeah.
the season to be null
yeah.
and
No, you
voided.
guys
You
are
were
hoping for the decision to be null.
No, the whole football community
No
except
lah.
Liverpool. You
For
must
the
agree that the only club that has everything to lose is Liverpool. Every other team is okay. We don't need this
oh,
season.
that's the thing. I think we discussed this before. There are a few things about some of the clubs, especially those in relegation. Because those in
Yeah, so
relegation, right?
obviously they don't want the season to continue.
Those that are battling for relegation, maybe.
No,
No.
for promotion from
Championship also.
championship,
Yeah.
yeah, up to the
Because
EPL.
the thing is the decision to cancel Champions League and Europa came in very early, even before all the leagues.
Yeah.
I think it came together with the Italian leagues or the French league closing.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
so
so
when that
Europa and Champions League cancelled.
is cancelled, yeah.
Cancel.
So then if the top five or the top six are not gunning for any European position, right? Then it makes no sense for relegation either because up top you got no competition, you've got no progression in the top, so it's kind of like invalid argument. Like if on top there's no progression, then on the bottom you shouldn't have any progression too. You just have to restart again. The top 6 team will have a chance to go again for Champions League and Europa. So
I think
don't know.
even if the EPL is starting soon, it will be a bit different. players are a bit more, the weight a bit more heavier, because of the lack of training hours, and playing without the fans is I think a bit different
It's
also lah.
different lah.
I
Yeah,
think
you guys
coming back the EPL, we cannot expect the EPL coming back this weekend, right? This
Yeah.
coming weekend to be
This
the
coming-
same as the one that we are
the
usually
next
used
weekend.
to. Yeah, but I think after all so many weeks, right, that fans have not seen EPL action.
Yeah.
We will take anything lah. We will take
We will take
anything.
anything.
Yeah.
Even the
and
friendly.
we want to see
Even
our
the
clubs.
friendly.
Yeah, we want to see
If
our
they
clubs
decide
lah.
to play five aside, I also will watch.
Yeah, we will still support and watch. Yeah. We will watch our teams. But
true,
for
that's
those
true.
of you wanting to know, that EPL is starting, so we have some facts for you. Just have some facts for you. Just to get you ready, all the information. To get the EPL started, to get you started and warming up for the EPL action.
So basically, when the league stopped at that time, there were actually a couple of clubs or a few clubs that are having some additional games lah. So the league will officially start on the 17th in UK. So for us in Southeast Asia, it's on Thursday. It's on 18th.
18th of June.
18th morning, yes, 18th of June in the morning. So, in terms of the first game, we will be having, let me see, hold on.
Aston Villa versus Sheffield United.
Yes, Aston Villa
And-
at 1 o'clock, and Man City will be hosting Arsenal
Yep. Mentor versus
Yes,
Mentee. Yep.
at 3:15. So, these
Hmm.
are the games that is actually like supposed to catch up lah.
Is it his first time meeting Guardiola?
I think so.
Yes. I think
I
so.
think
yes.
so.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
then this must be big. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is a big game lah. Basically, it's a
Yes.
big game lah.
Yeah.
It is a huge game.
And welcome
And
back, Arteta. Just to since you are saying it right, welcome back,
Yeah,
Arteta.
correct. Welcome back.
From your illness.
Yeah.
Very good recovery for you. We welcome you back, and
God.
hopefully the teams welcome you back also lah. Okay.
Yeah,
Next.
and I
So-
think it is very important that we acknowledge that, just maybe give a minute to acknowledging that this corona is a deadly virus, but people come back and they are stronger. And I think this time, as Friends TV and as Kiss My Bed, I think we all would like to extend our gratitude for healthcare workers.
Yes,
Mm.
definitely.
The front line.
Yep.
Football is everything, but football is nothing without people, right? Without
Yeah,
fans.
back to
Yeah.
the league.
Yeah.
There are
Yep.
some changes actually. So,
Mm.
of course, other than the additional games that will start on Thursday for us, or for them it's a Friday, I think. So, for us, these 4 games official. After that, it will be on a Saturday. The next games will be on Saturday.
Yeah.
But there are a few changes that I'm talking about. Okay, first of all, I think everybody knows the games will be played in closed doors.
Yeah, no fans.
Yep.
So no fans.
Mm.
No fans except for maybe some TV personnel and all that.
Yep.
I think the good thing is I think some of the teams they are taking a few steps. Like example, Liverpool had a friendly previously against Blackburn. When they scored, the players don't celebrate by hugging each other. They actually bump elbows or bump fists. So celebration will not be the usual like hug each other and all that.
It's
So
not
this
what
will
we
be
see on the FIFA lah. FIFA
Yes,
20.
correct. So this is perhaps on their own personal level they
Yeah.
take these few changes, but for the official matches, of course, playing behind closed doors. Secondly, the Premier League actually announced that instead of 7 players on the sidelines, they will have 9. Now they will have 9 players, and instead of 3 substitution allowed, now it's actually 5. Now they are going to have a very hectic schedule coming up. So
Oh, is
will
it?
have
They are going to pack it up, is it?
most of the games will be packed up. Like Arsenal,
Okay.
on Thursday you guys get a game,
Yeah.
and then on Sunday you all have a game also,
Oh, I see.
and that will be versus Brighton, I think. Brighton. So basically, a lot of the teams will have a lot of games coming up lah.
Well, I
in a
think
very
because of
short-
the last few weeks, also the fitness level has gone down. So I think it's fair enough to allow 5 subs lah.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
It's fair enough for everybody. I think. I mean, okay. What about like example, United? and Arsenal. When do you guys start training? Like for Liverpool, we start training about maybe 2 weeks ago.
I think everybody started training
Everything,
All start
at
training
the
about
same
2 weeks
time
ago.
because of the rules.
Yeah.
So
So
2 weeks
when you
ago.
start when you start training in 2 weeks, right? But to play at a high level,
Yeah.
it is quite maybe for them, although they are pros, right? You need more time to get into gear. So this substitution, like amount of substitution, right, actually to me is just nice lah, so that nobody gets injured and all that lah.
Yeah. Before we go into the different teams, right? I just want to say that after we have the 2 games, the spare 2 games on Thursday in Asia. Once we start on Saturday, everybody will have played 29 games. So they will have 9 more games to go.
9 games left for
9
each team.
games left for the whole league
Yes.
to go. Yeah. So
Liverpool have 2 games left.
Huh? 2 games, 2 wins. 2 wins. Yeah.
Two
Okay,
more
fine.
wins.
Fine. So going back to the training, right? Arsenal had 2 friendlies. They won Charlton Athletic 6-0, and they lost to Brentford 3-2. I think it's a difficult time for Arsenal because one, Arteta was going through that illness, and then after he recovered, right, he used this friendly to test out different formation and different players. Maybe when they are a bit disadvantaged against Manchester City, I think we cannot predict scoreline really, because now it depends on what the players do at home, whether they maintain the fitness or not. I do not know, because for Arsenal I don't see any players exercising lah. So I cannot. I don't follow their Instagram and all that. So I do not know. What about you guys? Do you see some players for your teams exercising and all that?
Because I think
fitness?
I think when the this COVID stay home was advised in England, right?
Yeah.
They were all in isolation first, and then slowly they were exercising on their own, and then eventually when they what do you call that
They were discussing whether
so eventually when they started training together as a team, right, they arrived like 5 by 5,
correct,
and then became 10 by 10. So I feel like if in terms of fitness, general fitness like running and stamina, they could have easily done that at home. But in terms of ball playing skills, that's when you need your teammates. Tactics and
you need those plastic figures when you take free kick, where they have it. You need a proper goalpost, that kind of training.
But I feel like the fitness is already there. I mean, unless you have a non-committed footballer in your club, then it speaks for himself, right? But if he knows how usually we know that these footballers have some sort of mini gym play area, grass at the the lawn or something. So I think they should have by right, should have kept themselves in terms of fitness. They should have kept in shape. But in terms of ball playing, I think being a professional, I feel like they shouldn't have any issues.
Well, one of the teams that benefited is Spurs, because Kane is back from injury. So it allowed him to recover.
In particular, it's a gripe for Arsenal fans because
but Song is still serving his army in Korea, right? Song
national service,
national service, right?
He's done.
He's done. He got the award. He got the award.
Oh yeah, he's done.
I thought like Singapore after that he dang. That means beneficial lah.
Basically, the good thing about the COVID is that everybody now full team already. Almost everybody is full team already. Except for maybe if let's say touch wood, you got any sway ones, right? Your team got injury, really severe injury, then maybe yes, got problem lah. But other than that, I think a lot of clubs, the players most of them will have a full team to play for these remaining games. So match, like Satish say, I agree. Fitness wise and all that, right? Like Liverpool, I think
they shouldn't have any excuse.
Yeah, they shouldn't have any excuse. They are professionals. They keep up their training. In fact, for Liverpool, I think I have noticed that some of their own personal Instagrams, they posted like all the players or some of the traders, right? They do FaceTime and then they trade together. They do static and they train together.
Nice.
So in terms of match fitness, yes, I think they are professionals. They should be keeping it up. But match awareness, there's a different story.